Hello, and welcome to this introduction to Microsoft Windows 8. Let's start at the beginning. What is Windows 8? Well, Windows 8 is Microsoft's newest operating system and the successor to Windows 7. As with all other operating systems Microsoft has released in the past, Windows 8 comes with an all-new interface and many user-friendly features. Windows 8 was developed by Microsoft. It was first introduced on June 1st, 2011 at conferences in California. Soon after, the beta was released on September 13, 2011. Windows 8 was finally released for public use on October 26, 2012. Microsoft ran into a major issue during the initial manufacturing release of the software. One day after said release, the European version of Windows 8 was leaked online. Days later, the Pro and Enterprise versions were also leaked. This forced Microsoft to release Windows 8 to the public much earlier than they had planned. Windows 8 is another stepping stone in the technology world. The implementation of some new features really makes this OS exciting and new for everyone. Technology improves constantly, and Windows 8 is a great example of this. Windows 8 brings a great importance to the future of technology. The introduction of Windows-based touchscreen PC technology has now been implemented. The purpose of the new touchscreen feature is to tailor to mobile devices as well as desktop PCs. It is direct competition to Apple in that it utilizes applications that have been coined Metro apps. Also newly introduced is the Windows Store. Here users can download free or purchase Metro applications to their Windows 8-based system or device. This is direct comparison to Apple's App Store and the iTunes Store. With the new OS comes new security features as well. There is now antivirus software incorporated into Windows Defender. There are also two new authentication methods for touchscreens. One crucial new feature is the Secure Boot Protection. This feature protects the boot process of the computer from becoming infected from malware, thus protecting your computer at the core. Windows 8 marks the first change of the Start menu since its introduction in Windows 95. The OS now boots to what is called the Start screen, which you see pictured here. From here you can access the desktop or whatever else you desire. The Start button is now no longer visible unless the pointer is fixed at the lower left corner of the screen. There is also a new blue screen. This replaces the dreaded blue screen from all previous Windows versions that have been dubbed the blue screen of death, because it is an error screen that always results in the computer crashing or needing a restart and even prompting the user that virtual memory is being dumped. For people that are not very tech savvy, this can cause a bit of stress. The new blue screen seems a little more friendly, but I guarantee you will still hate it. Other than the previously mentioned removal of the traditional Start menu, Windows 8 also does not have Windows Media Center, DVD Maker, and the typical games like Solitaire that accompany Windows have all been removed. Windows 8 received a great initial reaction. However, the majority of users aren't happy with the new touchscreen interface and feel it is more mobile and tablet device friendly. Pictured here is the system requirements for a desktop PC to run Windows 8. Also pictured here are the tablet requirements required to run Windows 8. Available editions from Microsoft.com include the Standard and Pro versions. Also available is the Enterprise Edition. Here I found the editions on Microsoft.com. The first update or service pack has been said to be released later in 2013. The beta is currently available, and Windows 8.1 is said to have many changes to all facets of Windows 8. Windows-based operating systems are still dominating the market share. Here in this figure, you can identify the global domination that Windows currently has in terms of operating system market share. Macs and the iPhone are much more popular today than ever before. However, Microsoft is still on top. Windows 8 is slowly gaining an increase and will probably continue to since Windows XP support is going to discontinue on April 8, 2014. Most businesses that I have seen today have been updating to Windows 7 since the absence of XP will be by next year. I doubt they'll be going with Windows 8, but you never know. Windows 8 has gotten mixed reviews since its release last year. Most people are expressing frustrations with how the OS seems to tailor more to mobile devices and apps and is less user-friendly to the PC. Windows 8 was created in the hopes of being able to support desktops and mobile devices. Fortunately for the unhappy folks with Windows 8, there will be an 8.1 update mentioned later this year. The following slides contain a few screenshots of different aspects of Windows 8. This is a background wallpaper that one can choose to customize their background. Here you see a photo of Windows 8 being introduced at a press conference back in October on release day in New York. Here's a screenshot of some of the Metro applications. Notice here how they are basically exactly the same as all of Apple's apps. Of course, they're going to have different names, they're going to have different pictures, but these applications are mostly the same exact thing. And it seems that Microsoft is finally catching on with all the touchscreen technology that Apple has been implementing over the years, and they're finally taking advantage of all of that. Here you will see the traditional desktop. The OS boots to the start screen now, and the desktop must be selected from there to be viewed. Here's a screenshot of the settings menu with the user actively engaging in the touchscreen keyboard technology. Note the bottom right icon on this keypad is a keyboard, and users can select that keyboard to be able to use the touchscreen technology and type on the screen. This concludes the introduction to Microsoft Windows 8. Please address any questions or concerns at this time. Thank you for listening.